Hey, Planeswalkers and Mithras here. Hope you guys are doing well and staying safe. We know that the ban has now hit, but before we go on forward, we still got a few days left, and I want to talk about a sweet dinosaur deck. Yes, that's right. We are going to talk about some Jund Kaheera Dinos. This deck finished the MTG Arena Open pretty much flawlessly, so wanted to share it with you. I think it is a lot of fun. Additionally, I think it's going to survive some of this ban list because the only thing that's really going to change is the companion. And attacks on Kaheera might not be so bad if you still need them late game. So, what do we have? What does Kaheera do? Well, this creature has vigilance, it's a companion, and each creature card must share the type of a cat, elemental, nightmare, dinosaur, or beast. And then what do we get? Each of those creatures get +1/+1 and have vigilance. So what do we have here? So let's take a quick look. As always, this deck list will be available for you down below so that you can play it and have access to it. Now, quickly here is the statistics and deck details for you if you like that. We got 24 lands that we're running, 23 creatures, 13 non. Obviously, everyone's part of that non Embercleave there. Yeah, love that card. And quickly as well, if you got questions or comments, please ask down below. Like I said, the deck will be in the details. Now, I do want to talk about the sideboard because best of three is important. I know many of you play that, and here's how I would sideboard and maybe what I would take out. Now, I'm going to do two things. The first is going to be what you would typically play us against prior ban, and then we'll talk slightly about how you might play it moving forward. So duress here, you would play against any of the Fires Yorion decks. You want to get a lot of those bigger cards out. You might want to play this against something like Gyruda, those kinds of things. Additionally, this is going to help you against cycle decks because you could actually get rid of some of that cycling card magic that they need. Grafdigger's Cage, any lurrus deck, any graveyard hate that you need to deal with. So this is going to be sack. This is still going to be relevant for sack decks. Jund or Rakdos. Soul Lantern, same thing. Sack decks, any lurrus decks, you're going to want to play this against. Now, you're also maybe going to want to sideboard these two bad boys in against Euro, those kinds of decks as well. I could see making a comeback. Fry here. I would use these against any big creature decks. So this might be helpful in a mirror match. Absolutely. This is also helpful against Yorion decks. It's helpful against fire decks. Covered the two sides there for you. Cindervine, same thing. Enchantment decks. This would be the Yorion stuff. Fires decks. Flame Sweep. Anything fast. So that's not going to change. You're going to want to play this against Mardu Knights. You're going to want to play this against Rakdos, Sack decks, Lurrus decks. You may want to play that against the mono white stuff. I can see White Weenies making a comeback here, as well as the Obosh decks. Now, Clythos, God of Destiny here. Now, same thing. Again, this is for Graveyard Hate. This is going to be for sack decks, and that's still going to be relevant going forward. Lurrus decks, and also the Euro, all that stuff. So hopefully that helps you guys. I hope you picked out some of those before and after kind of stuff with the bands. But here's how again, just to kind of highlight again, how I would do some of the stuff after duress. Anything that you're going to be playing that's a big creature deck, or has very important spells like Jund Citadel, or sorry, not Jund Citadel, Bolus's Citadel, something like that in the Jund sack. Would be where I'd play duress. I would also maybe play it in some of the mirror matches. Grafdigger's Cage, Soul Guide Lantern, again, any graveyard hate that you need to worry about. So definitely sack decks. Fry, any big creature decks. Mirror matches, the mutate stuff will probably still be a thing to some extent. Cindervines, this would be something that I would debate maybe changing up, but again, this is or adding, because if you're running into a lot of counter decks, you're going to absolutely want to run these. Flame Sweep, again, any fast decks, Mardu Knights, Mono Red, you're absolutely going to want this against Mono Red. I hate saying that because I my mono red deck did not get decimated by the ban, but yep, that's where you play it. And Calitho's got a Destiny, same thing like we talked about with some of these guys. So absolutely against sack decks. So there you have it. Let's hop into some competitive matches. I'm very excited to play this deck, and I think you guys will enjoy it. New season started. We are tier 4 platinum, and looking to move up. So we'll see if we can get back to Mythic again this season. You know, I made it about halfway, 30 hours in, and then played another 10 to 15 of competitive, hitting top 1,000 at one point and finishing with Decay at 99%. So very happy about these results. One thing here that I do want to say before we get started is just thank you to all the support, you guys. Really appreciate it. I appreciate the feedback, comments, all that jazz. So thank you, truly. And if you're looking to subscribe to the channel, please click the button down there, hang out a while, stay a while, and we'll be in this journey together. All right, what do we have here? We don't have a red, we don't got anything low, we're playing a lurrus deck. We are going to mulligan, and I have some ramp. We can get to turn 3, but we don't have it. I might try this because it's risky. And we're gonna go from there. If we hit some cards, all right, here we go. So we have a mono white enchantment deck here. Put this on the board. We will keep that. Well, we get 2 draws. I'm actually gonna get greedy. Because we can play Kaheera next turn still. Ah, Selesnya. Oh, even better. And 2 greedy. We did not get what we wanted. So now keeping would have been much better. That is just fine. Because we got another guy right there. And now we have this bad boy. So as long as he doesn't get protection from green or the +2/+2 indestructible on enchantments, we will still make it here. He's probably got it, but we'll make him use it up. Unless he's going lurrus. All right, here's what we wanted. So we are keeping because we can get Rotting Reg in next turn. Vigilance will not take that there. And we're going to be in trouble against this deck. Papole, playing the Selesnya. I've seen this once or twice before. Prior to hitting Mythic, this deck was rarely played. But glad to see it doing well. I think it is a good enhancement because of the card draw. And that's going to be game. So he's got his protection. So we will move on to match 2. All right, the Dinos did not make the cut. And we did have a little bit slower start there than we would have liked. All right, Jund, Kaheera Dinos. What do we have next? Very, very good, smooth play by our opponent there, Popol. D.R.H. Vash. Dr. Havash. We got an Embercleave. I might try that. Alright, against a Fires deck. Ooh, there we go. We hit what we needed to hit. Turn 3, we can go Crypt. Is he playing Is It? I almost cried there for a second. So we will be able to hit him with solid 16 here. And that is the beauty of the Jund deck right there. Jund Dinos. So we play like a 10-minute match and then we win in about a minute. How it goes? 1-1. 1-1. All right. Last of the 3. Here we go. All right, Raptor, Shifting. This will work out well. We are not on the play again. We are just getting hurt today. Always makes a difference. I like to think it's fair. All right, we'll keep this. All right, what do we got here? Ah, lovely. And I will put that down. Actually, I'll keep that because we're going to need that against this deck because it is a lovely Teamer Reclamation deck. Nope, no, it's not a lovely Teamer Rec. It is a Winata deck. Maybe. I don't know what it is. We'll find out soon, I guess. Ah! Pain to the self. Read that too slow. I know it was tapped. That was a bad move on my end. But let's see. If we're playing Winata, we're going to be in trouble anyway. What are we going for here? Yeah, Wanada. Wanada. All right, let's see here. If we go 4 there, that's not going to make a difference. We can't kill anything. He's going to hit a bunch of stuff here. Go Kaheera. It's not going to make a difference. We'll put him in. So that will protect us. So that's one of the things that will protect us from Agent. Next turn, we actually have Embercleave, if we want. So good news is he missed. The question is, do we want to do this? I think we will. And we're still in it. I need to go 4. There we go. Let's see how he blocks here. We are putting Kaheera at risk, but let's see how he blocks. I'm trying to take a bunch of his stuff off the board too, in case he top decks the Wanada here. So this would put me at, he can exile that next turn though, so let's make him pick. There we go. So everything he has cannot be blocked by Questing Beast, and that's a good game. All right, we did it. 1 and 2. The first one we had some problems, pulled through. Now almost halfway through Platinum Tier 4. So there we have it, you guys, with the Jund Dinos in less than 20 minutes. So not too bad. Second 2 games much faster. Let's go back and take a look at the deck here. Here we go. We have this lovely companion Kaheera, and here is the rest of the deck. If you have questions, like I said, as always, please let me know down below. Happy to help. Here's the sideboard for you. Enjoy. I think this deck's great. I think it's a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. I'm probably maybe going to continue to play it, actually, and see how it goes. So anyway, you guys, Planeswalkers, stay safe. You take care. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel down there. Love to see you around more. Appreciate your support, as always. We'll see you soon, Planeswalkers. Mithras out. Enjoy the Jund Kaheera Dinos.